A successful creative career is always built on successful creative failures. The trick is to survive them. That was a quote from My Artist Way, and I think it's very important to realize that us as creatives, as we are going down a passion, a dream, a successful creative route, there's always going to be some hiccups in the road. There's always going to be some times where you might have accidentally took the wrong way, and that's okay. This week in the Artist Way, it also has talked about creative U-turns. So sometimes, we are heading in the right direction. We are being successful, but maybe something scares us, and that fear makes us hesitate. This could be, you get an opportunity from, I don't know, let's say you're a painter, right? You get an opportunity to show off some of your paintings in like an art show or something, but they are picking out the paintings for you, and they pick out ones that you don't really like. So you scrap it because they're not following what you want. And that means that you just lost another opportunity to show off your work. And I think that's where I have to kind of realize that sometimes, not everything is going to go my way. And I have to look at these opportunities and just be grateful for them, because yes, they might not be going the exact way I want them to go, but it is still an opportunity for me to flourish, for me to move forward in my successful creative career. So don't get locked up by them. If something will help you step forward, but it's not exactly how you want it, don't scrap it immediately. Really think about it. Trust your intuition. Sometimes, the initial shock of it, you will deny, right? Oh, I do not want that. This is not for me. But once you take a second to kind of think on it, it allows it to sink in, and now you can maybe realize that this opportunity was for you. This person talking to you, this person coming out to help you was actually for the better. So I think you have to reflect a lot. And if you have accidentally hit a creative U-turn, right? You had an opportunity, but you denied it. Maybe you were scared. Maybe it wasn't all directed in all of your intentions. Now it's time to survive that failure and keep moving ahead, because you take one step back, you have to take more steps forward all the time. You can't be stuck moving backwards, or else that future, that passion that you want, it's not going to come to you, right? So it's like playing in football or soccer or something. You make a mistake, and it doesn't mean you're cut from the team. It just means that you might have messed up a bit, but now it's it's the next play, it's the next minute. Like you have to move on from it and make sure to capitalize on different opportunities and play even better. Move forward with even more determination, persistence, and really be aware of these opportunities that are in front of you. And I think for me right now, I don't know if I'm gonna get any opportunities super soon. I'm open for them all the time. I'm open for all opportunities, and depending on what they are, I have to trust my intuition with them, because not all of them are exactly for me. But right now I feel like most of the work, most of the job, right, it's on me now. It's really time for me to make my dream come into reality. So I can't be relying on anyone. It's my time now, and I can't rely on opportunities all the time. Sometimes you have to create them, and that means that going out of your way to talk to people, or just working, because I believe that as long as I'm doing my job, as long as I'm being my authentic self, abundance will come to me. So people will see, the right people will find it, will find me. And I don't know if waiting is the right word, but I'm gonna keep putting in this work in. These videos, like I said so many times, are for me and for everyone watching, like, because I'm really trying to pursue my creative path. Not everyone is, there's not always a mentor or someone for you. And I'm not saying that I'm going to be that guy for you, but I'm saying that, I will be here to talk about my journey. And, I have the mindset, almost delusion, if you want to call it that, my dream is going to come true. And it's going to come true because I know I can't give up, and I know that I'm doing the work every day. You have to make sure that you are trying and you're putting the action in. And anytime you take a wrong step, make sure to recorrect yourself and don't fall off the path. Yes, you're, like I said in a past video, you're going up this trail. You might have accidentally stepped on a different rock and fell down a step. Doesn't mean you have to give up on the whole journey. Like, get up and keep on walking forward, because you can always make it to the end. You can always make it to the end. You have to have almost some delusion, some confidence in yourself. You have to have confidence. And I'm pretty young. It doesn't mean that everyone has to start this young, or you can start whenever. But for me, like, I know I still have a whole future ahead of me, so I'm definitely not going to give up now, and I'm definitely not going to stop. Like, this is the perfect time for me, and it's always the perfect time for you to get started, for you to move forward, for you to move past failures. Like, failures, yes, they might stunt you for like a minute. Don't let it stunt you for the rest of your life, because you will regret it. So keep moving forward, move past these failures, because every successful creative career is built on failure. Failure lets you learn. Failure helps you become you. There's like, I think like Kanye West said this or something. It was like, I am everything I'm not, or something. All of your failures, all of your, your fears, those define you. And I think, my interpretation is like, depending on what external factor you let control your life determines who you are. Like, if you let fear take over your life and you stay stuck in, your life right now, and you can't move forward to a dream, that defines you. That fear defined you. Let you define you, and make sure that these failures don't keep you stuck, but help you grow. Like I always say, change is growth. You have to change to grow. So keep on moving ahead. Don't give up. When you fail, if you failed, forgive yourself, move forward, because creative careers are built on failure. So see you guys tomorrow. Peace.